Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox the Anypro 300ml Frosted Glass Essential Oil Diffuser, take a close-up look and test it out. So let's just take a look around the outside of the box. So this Essential Oil Diffuser or Aroma Mister has a 300ml water tank capacity and has a frosted glass top cover instead of the more commonly seen plastic cover. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the box. And pop off the foam padding there. Let's go ahead and take the Essential Oil Diffuser out. And the manuals or booklets. And let's lift the cardboard base out. And make sure that we've left nothing behind. So that's all good. So the box is emptied out. And over here is the user manual. And it folds out. And you can see the operating instructions, precautions, troubleshooting, and specifications of the Aroma Mister or Essential Oil Diffuser. So the print is only on one side, so it seems pretty straightforward and easy enough to use. Okay, so let's pop the user manual one side, and then there is a power user program and a customer satisfaction contact. Okay, so let's put that aside, and now we can go ahead and take a look at the Essential Oil Diffuser. So we should go ahead and remove this protective plastic wrapper and put that aside to reveal the Anypro 300ml Frosted Glass Essential Oil Diffuser. So you can see it has a nice frosted upper cover and a wood grain style finish on the base, which is plastic. And it seems quite sturdy, very solid indeed. And of course, with the frosted glass, there is quite a bit of weight to it. So it has that premium look and feel to the Aroma Mister or Essential Oil Diffuser. And of course there are buttons on the base, and on the left side there is a light button, and on the right side is the mist button, and there are some print just above the two buttons, 1H, 3H, 6H and on. So they are the operating modes or preset timed modes for the misting. So 1 hour, 3 hours, 6 hours, or continuous until the water drains down, and then it will shut off automatically. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop the frosted glass top off, and you can see it is translucent and of course quite solid, nice and thick. So let's put that aside and then pop the plastic water tank cover off. And then inside here is the power adapter. And let me go ahead and undo the cable tie to show you the length of the power cable. And I'm always fiddling with this, trying to untangle these cables. Perhaps there is a knack to it, and someday I will learn how to undo this in a much faster manner. But nonetheless, we got there. So this gives you an idea of the length of the power cable. So very long indeed. So you can pretty much site the essential oil diffuser anywhere. Okay, so let's put the power adapter down. And just to show you the inner workings or the water tank of the essential oil diffuser, that's part of the base. Okay, so let's put that down. And of course, something worthy of mentioning is the silicone pads here. So they are non-slip, and of course they will also absorb vibration, because there will be very slight ultrasonic frequencies or vibration, because that's how the essential oil diffuser works. Okay, so right now we can go ahead and pop the plug from the power adapter into the base of the essential oil diffuser, just like that. And then we can fill it with water. So do that, as in always plug it in before you fill it with water, at least to the underside of the base. And then you can connect the plug into the wall socket once the water is in the tank. So okay, so let's go ahead and fill it up with 300 milliliters of water. So I have a flask here with about 700 milliliters of water. So let's go ahead and fill it to about the top line inside the rim. So that's about 250, and that's 300, right where the inside line is, which you probably can't see right now. So there is about 1.5 centimeters before the top rim. So there's quite a good amount of allowance there, or safety, so that you don't cause any spillage. And over here I have my geranium essential oil. It's always nice and pleasant to smell this fragrance. And all you need is about 3 or 4 drops, approximately 1.5 drops per 100 milliliters of water, from my experience, is all you need, unless you want a very intense scent. Then feel free to add more. So there we go, we put the plastic cover back on, and then the frosted glass dome on top, or upper cover on top. and I'm just turning it around so that the buttons are facing towards us. So there we go. And then what we can do next is plug the power in, or the power adapter, into the socket. So just like that, it's plugged in. So let's go ahead and turn on the misting mode on the right. So you can see there is a green indicator light on the left showing that it's in the 1 hour preset timed mode or timer mode. And you can hear a very slight whir from the essential oil diffuser. So bear in mind, this is a decently high capacity essential oil diffuser at 300 milliliters. And you can see the mist or vapor coming through the top opening of the essential oil diffuser, and it's cool to the touch, and instantly I can smell the fragrance wafting through the room. So let's go ahead and press on the mist button some more. So what that does is it jumps or toggles through the different timed or timer modes. Let me lift it up close so you can hear and see what's going on. So very quiet indeed. And the mist is nice and thick. Okay, so now we are at the continuous on mode. So just tapping it through 1 hour, 3 hours, 6 hours, and continuous. And let me just try and hold the button down and see if that has any effect on the function. Okay, I think with the holding down of the button, that will adjust the low and high mist mode. So there is a low and high mist mode, which is nice to see. So right now it's in the high mist mode, so quite thick. Pressing and holding the mist button, and you heard the double beep, and now it's in the lower mist mode, but it's still very effective. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the light, which is the left button right there. So a nice strong glow through the frosted glass upper cover. And you can see the kind of like bubbling effect on the inside of the essential oil diffuser. So quite a nice visual effect of colors and a bit of life of the vapor coming through the top cover and forming on the inside as well. Okay, we'll just set it down and observe for a few moments the soothing color change. So it is in the automatic color cycling mode. Very relaxing to watch indeed. So let's go ahead and just set it on the continuous on mode, and then press on the light button on the left to see what else it can do. So just like that, we've frozen the color, This is quite a common function with LED essential oil diffusers. So it's just frozen the color that was cycling through in the automatic cycling mode. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it back on. And then, so if we wanted to freeze at a particular color and hue, all we have to do is tap the light button again, and just like that, it's held or frozen that color. And let's press it again. And what that does is it goes through the high and low color modes. So you can see high and low. Of a array of colors. Before finally being turned off. And let me try holding the light button for a couple of seconds, and that turns off the light as well. So shortcut there to turn off the light by pressing and holding the button instead of going through the whole array or set of modes. So just turn it back on to the automatic cycling mode. So that's the Anypro 300ml frosted glass essential oil diffuser. Thanks for watching and happy misting!